Hey guys, welcome to the weeblounge. Once again, I'm Nick, and this video's a little different from my usual ones. I'm doing some predictions here because on February 14th, supposedly, we are going to get the 3rd anniversary event start for Princess Connect Redive on the JP side. And we can only expect a whole bunch of stuff. Now, one of the first things that we kind of sort of should expect, of course, is a mega event, right? And chances are it's going to be similar to the Christmas event, how the Christmas event was split into two and it's going to run an entire month. So, you know, while the New Year's event might be going right now, it's probably going to be just a mega event that comes along with any other type of thing. But it's not just going to be like these two events and potentially a couple of free characters to go along with those events. Of course, every time there's a new event, there's usually something there, you know, usually a 1-star character that you get. Who it could be, I could only guess. I really don't even want to speculate on that. But needless to say, there's going to be some craziness going on in events. So there's going to be a big opportunity to get some jewels. Now, on top of that, there is very, 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 very likely going to be chapter 42 brought to light. Now we're going to get chapter 42, and that's going to be the whole next chapter to kind of introduce a couple of the characters that we're likely going to get gachas for, right? And one of those characters is likely going to be Princess Ray. Now in the little video there, you know, it's got Yui and it has a couple other characters. We already got Hiyori, but Princess Ray is likely going to be on the table. And you know, what this character is going to be involved in doing, I ain't got a clue. But it's going to be a powerful character, just like any of the other pre-fest characters are. So you can very fully expect there to be a pre-fest gacha with new characters involved. But is it just going to be Ray? I'm going to think that that's not going to be the case. Because, yeah, we also have Princess Carol. And this is the character that it seems like everyone who plays this game really, really, really wants. I really want this character. And, you know, I want a good character that's going to do some really serious mega PvE, actually, magic damage. And I have a feeling that's what this character is going to end up being. It's, you know, take 6-star Carol and kind of bump her up a notch, or at least something a little bit more utilitarian and useful, because 6-star Carol is not very good, right? You hardly ever see her used. So I think they're going to try to make up for that in the Princess version. Now, both Ray, both Carol, they're going to be good. They're going to be good. They haven't goofed up on any Princess Fest character so far whatsoever. But, you know, what else can we expect? I'm thinking they're probably going to introduce a new 6-star character. Who the heck could it possibly frickin' be? You know, I can sit here and I can scroll through here for days and try to find a character who should get a 6-star equivalent, but I really am not sure who it would be. Obviously, it's not going to be Ray. Ray's already got it. It ain't going to be Carol. Carol's already got it. And they got the princess versions coming out. So that simply is not going to happen. So I'm sitting here trying to think, if I had to throw out a guess, just an absolute crazy, wild guess, there's two that come to mind. First would be Nozomi. Nozomi's been with us since the beginning, but she's an average to above average tank. There's not too much going on with her. So I'm really thinking that they're going to slap on a 6-star for her. Okay, to me it would make sense, because, you know, we have 6-star Priconne, but that's like really the only tank that we have that's 6-star that's noteworthy. I mean, you got Rima that's over on the arena side. You have Priconne, who's really good at just about everything, and then you have Nozomi just kind of sitting there, and she's been around for so long. Nobody really uses her that much anymore. I mean, she can fit certain groups, certain things or whatever, but she with a 6-star treatment, I think she would be really good. And there's another character I'm going to throw out there that I think is going to get a 6-star treatment that doesn't really need one. Doesn't really need one. Makoto. Ooh. I'm putting that on. Didn't even know I had it. There we go. Makoto has been around once again since the beginning. She is an absolute key character. She's powerful in her own right at 5-star. But there seems to be other characters that are starting to outshine her. All right, you know, there's a lot of other characters and groups that you can make out where Makoto isn't necessary. Well, what can you do to make Makoto really necessary? Slap a 6-star on her, make her do some mega freaking damage. Now, when the game first comes out on Global, and when this game first came out on JP, Makoto is the uber damage dealer, the best single target damage dealer by far, hands down, anything, anywhere, anything. And something tells me that they're going to want to kind of rekindle that. Because Makoto isn't a number 1 anymore, but she can be with a 6-star treatment. So I'm thinking, you know, it's one of those two characters. And, you know, hell, we might get more than one. Who knows? But, you know, you have to keep in mind, you know, this is the 3rd anniversary. Okay, they went stupid nuts on the 2.5-year anniversary. The amount of stuff they gave away and what they did was really stupid. This is a full 3 year. A full 3 year. It's got to be absolutely insane. Now, another thing that I'm kind of expecting, and I am waiting for a stream to do this. I'm going to be doing it very, very soon, probably day after tomorrow, or I might just stream some odd, and once I get done with these videos here, I might just slap up a live stream to get these characters because I want them. But there's going to be some free gacha pulls, and it's probably going to run for, you know, 10 days to 2 weeks full. They're really generous in this game, at least on the JP side so far. Crunchyroll hasn't proven nothing to us, and Crunchyroll with that 100 extra jewels for 15k Instagram followers or whatever it was. Come on. Really? Give me a break, Crunchyroll. You gotta do better than that. Put another 0 on the end of that at least. Come on. Do the fans a favor. But yeah, there's going to be some freebie 10 pulls, and it's not going to be like one little 10 pull or just last, you know, 2 or 3 days. It's probably going to last a full 2 weeks, and we're going to get some good stuff. So do expect some free gacha pulls. And also, you should probably expect to save up some of your jewels anyways, because even with all the free pulls and everything, chances are, I'm thinking both Ray and Carol are going to be showing up in gachas. Now, they're going to be pre-fest gachas, and they're going to be the ones where, you know, they introduce a character and you get like 100 of the memory fragments along with her when you pull them. So, very highly suggest that you start saving jewels. They're going to start giving some away. They're going to start giving a bunch away. You're going to have the events to get them. You're going to have the free pools, but that's, if you want everything that there is, you're probably going to need to be saving up regardless. And once I get done with the New Year stuff, that's what I'm hoping to save to. It might not. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. We're going to get a bunch of free stuff. We got 2 new princess characters coming. We're going to get a whole new chapter in the storyline, along with, you know, hard modes. Chances are we're going to get at least one 6-star character, so we're going to have to focus on that too. It's going to be a slew of crazy, and I'm actually kind of sort of hoping that they also introduce new higher tier areas in the grotto. Maybe even another dungeon past Extreme 3. It's been a long time since Extreme 3's come out, so I'm thinking they might throw another one in there for the super elite crazy people out there. I want to do this. I can whoop the green dragon pretty easy anymore. I need another challenge in here. So, along with all that, we got, let's see, we got the Split Mega event. We got all the free jewels. We got Princess Carol and Princess Ray. We have the next chapter. We have a potential 6-star. I'm thinking more higher tier grotto stuff. Maybe even another level in the dungeon finally being introduced. But there's one last thing I kind of wanted to go over, just mention real quick, that I have a feeling that they're going to do. I have a feeling they're going to do an arena reset. Now, I don't know if it'll be one of the 2 arenas or both, but it's a long time coming. It's something we need. We need new rules. We need to tweak a few things from these attrition groups and everything so that it becomes a little bit more diverse, a little bit more different strategy in there. So I'm thinking that they're actually going to do an arena reset, at least in one of these two. Now, if they do that, well, guess what? There's an awful lot more jewels for us to get, because when they do a new season, I guess you can call it, and start from scratch, you can earn those jewels again. So that's going to be an awful lot of jewels on top of the awful lot of jewels, on top of the event jewels, on top of the free jewels, on top of the 10 free pulls. It's going to be a lot of stuff. So you guys better be getting ready, because it's going to go live in one day, probably February 14th, Valentine's Day-ish or whatever, something right around in there. And I'll bet you anything, when you log in that day, you're going to be overwhelmed with stuff to do. So get ready, save up the jewels, and be ready to push an arena. Be ready to do a whole bunch of dumb, crazy stuff. And it's, you know, that first day might be a little while, but after that, it's still going to come at you. So like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. If you have any predictions, put them down in the comment section or talk about it in our Discord. Links are below. And I would really, really, really like to see what other people are thinking, because, you know, I've sat here, as stupid as it might sound, I've sat here for a few hours, and I'm sitting here, you know, what are they going to do? Just scratching my head, and I'm pretty sure, you know, I'm almost willing to bet just about everything that I have just mentioned, to some degree, is going to come to fruition. So hopefully my scorecard does pretty good when the event hits. So it's only wait and see. That's all we can do. We'll see you in the next video.